Prior to commencing your evaluation, it is very helpful that you retrieve all documents pertaining to your property. Legal documents, floor plans, survey, closing paperwork. Please see our video on preparing for an evaluation. Here we have an evaluation of a commercial property. For a commercial property, it's important to have the rent roll. So let's get familiarized with the contents of an evaluation. First, you have your very important dates and deadlines. You have the date in which RETM closes in accepting evaluations and authorized appeals. Next, we have the property information so that you know that you're on the right property in case you have multiple properties within your account. Here, you can always order a legal document that you might not have in your possession, such as a deed, such as an aerial view of your property in the event that you don't have a survey. Again, a reminder of dates and deadlines. We want to get our evaluation done before this date. All of the evaluations have certain modules. These are components that have to be analyzed. You provide the data, Real Estate Tax Master crunches the numbers, reviews the data, and draws conclusions. So, here we have a sale history submission. It asks for information pertaining to your sale. If you've had a sale in the last 3 years, it needs to be reported. You can also upload your closing statement and your real estate contract if you have that information available to you. Real Estate Tax Master always evaluates the market. If you have an appraisal already in hand, Real Estate Tax Master needs to assess that information. So it's important to fill out the relevant fields, including providing information about any comparable properties that are listed in the report. You may also upload your appraisal report here if it's in fact available to you. Next is a misclassification and errors and discrepancies module. You might not be in agreement with the classification of your property by your county. You might not be in agreement with the age of your property or the size of your property. So Real Estate Tax Master wants to know, is this information accurate or not? And then you can give us information further on your property. You can provide us with the correct size, the correct age, the number of stories, the number of units to your property. You can upload evidence, a survey to substantiate the size of the property, a government permit or occupancy permit to substantiate the age of a property. Next, in a commercial property or an apartment building, we definitely want to know about the economic viability of the property, its gross rents, and Real Estate Tax Master will also analyze its net rent in order to determine the capitalization of a property. So if you have a commercial property that's leased out, or you have an apartment building of 5 or more units, we definitely want to know that information here. You have 2 options. You can either manually insert your rent roll, or you can just upload a spreadsheet, a pre-formatted spreadsheet. It'll also be important to have photos of your property, familiarize with the income and expenses of your property, and recent renovation history of your property. Once you've completed answering the questions truthfully and honestly, because as we know, if you enter garbage information, well, the results would not be so reliable, and then it will be a waste of your money having paid for an evaluation. Once you are completed, you will review the information that you entered. You are presented with the submit button. If you're ready to submit it now, you can click submit now. If you don't have time to complete everything in one session, certainly you can save it now and you can resume later. And that concludes our review of an evaluation. See our videos on preparing your documents to start your evaluation. Goodbye.